Welcome to Rebel Galaxy, guys. This is a space-based game. It's you deal with pirates, you deal with building your ship, trading, missions, all kinds of different things. Basically, you're going to build a ship, and that ship is you upgrade the ship. You can do trade on the market. You do missions. It has a basic storyline that you're going to follow, and so on and so forth. So we're going to start a brand new game. I played around with a little bit just to see how the functionality works and stuff. So we're going to start a brand new game. See how it goes on this. See if you guys like it. We'll do maybe four or five videos. I'll let this play through so you can hear it.
Haven't seen or heard from in over 10 years. The message provided the access codes to the Rasputin, a near derelict spacecraft and a relic of her younger days. Also included were the coordinates to Rust City, an out-of-the-way space station with a questionable reputation. She practically begged you to meet her there as quickly as possible. Now, after several days of travel and a few unscheduled maintenance stops, you have at last arrived. This is a place of liars and thieves. You wonder how you let yourself get dragged to such a godforsaken backwater.
So this is Rebel Galaxy. We start out, like it said, we're looking for our aunt. Message from station. Hit E. We'll get into all the controls here in a little bit. You gotta hold E for it to work. I'm not gonna read these. I'll let you read them. I'll read them to myself, but I'll answer the way I want to. Who are you? Friend. Yes, we'll have to talk. In conversation. Okay, so basically, there's the real quick tells you Q reduces your speed, E speeds you up, A and D steers you. You're on a two dimensional plane. Really, you can't go vertical or you can't go up or down. You can use your mouse to look. Like, you can look with your mouse going up and down, but your ship doesn't move off the plane it's on. So now we hold an E to Q. If you hit Q, you decelerate. E is accelerate, and W is booster. Your shields are spacebar, and then we'll get into that once we get back out. So we're going to dismiss that. We're going to do, it was saying we're missing our secondary weapon, so we're going to do this flak cannon. Or no, we can't do the flak cannon. So we'll do ordnance. Bravo turret. That's what it is. Okay, so we don't have a Bravo turret. So we're just gonna get another scatter turret, which basically, if you look at it, it does 21 damage per second, 6 damage. It's not too far range. It fires fast. There's no charge time. It penetrates the hull. It's not good too good on shields, but it works good on hull. We want to upgrade later to something better, maybe one of these. They're just real expensive, so it takes a little while to get some money. So we're going to install the component. So that's now installed in our beta turret. So we have an alpha and beta gun. We have no secondary. We'll have to get the secondary later. So let's exit. Let's go to the bar. Meet Orzo. Supposed to meet her here. Okay. To be honest, don't know. Nearly weeks. Arrived. Because you gave me something, you give it back. And so what is it? Maybe it's called a specter, although I don't. That was its proper name. You should have mentioned some sort of AI, symbiote, whatever that means. See it? Yeah, it's right in his hand. Like, yep. Any suggestions? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna basically go do a smuggle deal for you. At least that's what it sounds like. Okay. Alright, so we got another 500 credits just for saying we're gonna do it. So let's leave the bar. We'll get into the commodity markets. That's these. Later. Basically, this is your whole trading thing where you buy something cheap at one place, take it to another place, and sell it to make a profit. So it's all a matter of how that works. The shipyard, you can buy new ships. They got a bunch of different ships that you can buy, and those increase as you go up. Mission board, available missions. Like this one's nuts and bolts. We'll accept that one. That one. Some of these are. I don't think we can handle anything really right this second. Well, we'll accept it, but that's it for right now. So let's exit. Let's depart. Depart the station. Okay, so missions marked and diamonds. Yeah, okay. So basically, you can read through these. I'm not going to sit here and read through them. Your diamonds, like the little yellow diamond right there on the other side of the planet, that's one. That's our primary mission because it's got the little thing. There's a diamond out there. That's a secondary mission, and then there's another secondary mission. And there's another secondary mission. So we got to go to the other side of the planet. So we're going to hit E to accelerate. Now, it will decelerate you if you get too close, if you're in warp. But if you're, like, just flying like this, you can run into stuff and damage your hull and damage your ship and stuff. So you got to be careful about that.
Accelerating to sublight.
So we're not going to the one right in front of us. We're just getting around a planet. Because if you get too close to the planet, it'll slow you down.
Exiting sublight.
Yeah, see how it slowed you down because I got too close to the planet? So we're on our primary mission now. So the ship's starting to speed up a little bit just by itself. And okay, now E, engage warp and hold. So you got to hit E and hold it in so we can speed up. And it'll go a lot faster. So now you can see that the distance counter is counting down a lot faster than it was. I'm going to try to cut out most of this high speed travel if I can. And we'll just go from there. To exit out of warp, you hit E. And then you can exit out of warp, especially if you see something or something that comes up, you can do that. Now for weapons, like right now I have the broadside cannon selected, which are these, which are side shots. If you hit 3, it brings up your scatter turret, which is your gun like that. And that's all we have. Like, we'll get something in position 1 and position 4 later. But right now we don't have them. If you want, and we don't even have a deflector shield or anything, so right now it's just our boosters, which is W. And then to slow down, you would hit Q, like I said. So we can engage our warp, and it'll automatically stop when you're close. So it's asking me to pulse scan. So we hit control, pulse.
Origin warning.
Ooh.
Incoming hail.
So if you hit control, it brings up this little thing, and you hit pulse, it throws out this pulse, and it tells you where everything is. So there's our thing. So we gotta hit E for the incoming call.
Hailing.
Hey there. Orzu send you? Got my payment.
Yeah, he did. Here's the cash
Pleasure doing business with you.
and transmission. Okay. So we got the 500. We paid the $500 that he gave us for the whiskey. Now we take the whiskey back. That's pretty much the mission. It was a little mission. Now the problem is, where do we go back to our station? Where are we at? So the way to figure that out is if you hit if you hit control, you got map here. You hit your map,
Stellar map.
and our base is, where is it? We're there. It's I don't remember where it is. Oh, it's right here. It's back where our main thing was. So our primary mission. I put a waypoint on my. I'll put a normal waypoint on my main mission spot, because if you don't go back and check into a base in between missions and you would die, you lose everything you did from the last time you were docked. So, like when we come here,
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
now remember to decelerate a little bit as soon as you come up to this, or hit E so you can go in. So we just got 11,000 credits for doing that mission, which is great. And it also automatically saved. Okay, so you'll be saved now. So let's go to the bar and finish up the mission. Speak with Orzo. So he's going to give us two things. They both cost exactly the same. They're both 4,500 credits. So we'll just get the tractor beam. Find just... Okay, of course. Exchange, well, yeah, I'll do another mission for you. Okay, I'll be back shortly, so we'll get some more money from him. So we'll leave the bar. I want to go to the equipment bay, because for defenses, the deflector, we're going to get that deflector, the 4,500. So we're going to buy that and install that. We still have $6,000, so the other thing I wanted to do is a secondary weapon, which is that flak cannon, because that'll help take out missiles and stuff that are coming at us. So that's another thing we want to buy right off the bat, so we have some defensive measures. The other thing we're going to want to do is upgrade our hull plating. So what I'm going to do is remove our old plating and sell it, buy the new ones, and install it. So now we just got updated hull plating too, and we still have 1,800 credits. Our shield, we can't get an upgraded shield. We're going to need to. Maybe on the next mission. There's components, boosters, engines. You can do all kinds of different things. Like the standard booster, we can go with bigger boosters and stuff. Those are really to get you out, get you away faster if you get attacked. Cargo holds are kind of expensive, because you have 10 right now. This gives you an additional 4 for the small cargo extender. The medium one is 28,000 credits, but it only gives you 8, and then the large one's 100 and basically 10,000. It gives you 12. So that's where that is. I'm gonna do one more mission so you can see the actual like space battle stuff, and then we will call it, and that's where we'll be. So we're gonna head out here to
maximum.
to the mission for the cleanup operations. As it's close, we're going to do this, and then
Accelerating to sublight.
we'll get some combat. Now, like I said, for combat, your weapons will, the ones, if you don't have it selected, like right now I have the broadside selected. Those fire, I fire those. If you want to aim that, or if you want to fire them, it's the left mouse button. If you want to aim, you hold the right mouse button, and it's your targeting, okay? Once you get that yellow, that means you're locked on. You just fire, and they'll fire in a pattern, a pretty close pattern. Where if you don't, and you just fire, they just go random. So, something to think about. But like your two scatter turrets, the one on the top and the one on the bottom, those will automatically fire if you don't have them selected. Like, you can turn and warp, it's just not as fast. So we should be slowing down. So
Full stop.
So we're going to switch to
Scatter turret.
our scatter turret so we can actually move between things.
Accelerating to sublight.
So the object of this game, or this episode, is to blow up these crates. So we got to get in a little closer.
Exiting sublight. Collision warning.
I think that's the third crate. It automatically tracks to them on this one.
Enemy craft inbound.
Okay, so we got an enemy coming. So, where's he at? If you look at your mini map, he's right there. So I'm gonna go to my broadside guns because I'm a little better at the broadsides. He's got these little ships. We hit shift to send out. And we gotta get this guy. He's kind of hiding out.
Collision warning.
So our shields are still at 100%. You hit spacebar and that's our deflector shield. It helps a little bit with the as soon as that thing turns yellow, we're firing.
Engines at maximum.
He's not getting away.
Sublight boosters depleted. Sublight boosters depleted.
He's trying to run away.
This is getting too hot for me.
He's trying to run. So we're going to switch to our
Turret.
scatter turret.
Mission complete.
Okay, so there's cargo bioways. We picked that up by holding E with our tractor beam. And
Accelerating to sublight.
that is that. So now we're going to head back. That's a little bit of the space battle. As you see, the deflector shields, you got to hit that a lot when you have incoming missiles or guns. The other thing is oh my god, what are they called? The flak cannons, which those take out like incoming missiles and stuff if they're within range. So that's pretty much the space battle part. Now you can get pulled out of warp if you come too close to enemy ships. I would say if anything that's red, that's a red threat, just run away. You want a blue, green, or orange right now. I wouldn't go above that just because it's going to be pretty hard not to get trashed. So we'll dock. Now we should have saved. So we go talk to Orzo. Yep. Yep, it's time for you to updo your end. Okay, so my aunt was a smuggler. So in here you can talk to the bartender, basically get news of what's going on.
A real problem. You take a hand in cleaning up that mess, the Confederation, if you're getting tore up out there, maybe you ought to talk to one of the mercenaries that hang out in here.
So hire a merc and stuff. And I think if you keep asking them questions,
already have one,
yeah, it gives you different answers to a certain point.
Easy money. No, take care, friend.
If you want to get a bounty, you can pay him and you'll get a bounty. Hire the merc. A news board just tells you what's going on in the area immediately. Stuff like that. So back to the equipment bay. Like defenses. Like if we wanted to update our shield now because we have the money, we could get a better shield, which means our shields are gonna hold up a little bit more. It only goes from 300 to 400, and then the recharge time drops by 2 seconds. Where if you get to the Mark II, the recharge time stays the same, but you go up to 750, but it's also $26,000. And then as you go through different sectors, you get better ships, better equipment, stuff like that. So, like different components and stuff. Like your boosters, we could go with a little better booster, which everything in green tells you what's better about it. So 7 seconds, where ours is 5 seconds. So those would be better for getting away. 8 seconds, max duration 16, so it'll go a lot longer. But we'll see. I actually would probably want a better weapon in my alpha turret, just because the weapon's not that great. And that's probably the one I'll go with, but I'm still short money. But I could probably sell this one. So I'd have enough if I sold it to buy the pulse turret, which is this one. So let's do that. Let's sell that. Let's buy the pulse turret. Have it installed. Now, we don't have much money, but we got a little better cannon. So we're going to end it here. Like I said, when you leave, it saves your ship, or it saves your stuff. So this is where we're going to pick up, or somewhere near here. I might do a couple missions, get some more money. But the primary mission quest will stay on. So hopefully you guys have liked Rebel Galaxy. And we'll see if this is a series that we want to follow or not. So please leave your comments, your likes, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.